So today we're actually going to install a tank eye onto a concrete tank. This tank is positioned on a small farm between Cowra and Lyndhurst, roughly 50 minutes from Orange, I suppose you could say. The closest gateway to this tank eye is about 12 kilometres away on the eastern side, heading towards Neville, if you can picture that. So the first thing that we actually need to do is unclip the sensor cable, or cut these cable ties. Determine where you want to actually drill a hole in the top of the tank. Plastic tanks are far easier, as you can tell, because you can just get a plastic hole saw. This one we're going to have to drill several holes and knock a hole through it. Then work out where we actually want to mount the sender unit, and preferably up the tank the better. So when doing that, making sure you don't knock a hole through directly above your outlet pipe, otherwise you'll end up with a whole heap of contamination down your pipe. Unpackage the sensor unit itself. Give it a little bit padded while you work out where you're going to put it. Ultimately we should have a 30mm concrete hole cutter. So a series of holes here will knock it bigger. Okay, so using an appropriate tool, you need to knock this concrete out. Just about the right size. Yep, nice, neat slide in there. So carefully thread that into the tank until it hits the bottom. It's a little bit fiddly, you have to uncoil it as it goes down. When it hits the bottom, you lift it up about 100mm to keep it out of this sludge. Okay, so changing over the drill bit to a smaller masonry bit to fit the masonry screws that we have. If we position the sender unit close to the hole, it makes it a lot easier to cable tie the excess cable to the base of the sender unit. Marking the holes, you can pre-drill them. Potentially use the drill to screw those holes in, to screw those bolts in. The final stage is to put some cable ties around the cable, and then the job will be completed. So then you find the relevant app for turning on the device, MileSight Toolbox app. You then hold it against the face here, press the scan, and it will turn on. Next thing is to get measure the height of the tank, and also be aware of the level of the water in the tank. So assuming that this tank is 100% full, which it is, we'll just measure the side of the tank to the base level, and obviously to the float valve height inside the tank, which is in this case 230 centimetres. And this tank is full, so the water level is 230 centimetres.